Hi everyone. Today in this video I am going to talk about how to overcome the fear of speaking in English. We want to speak in English, but the problem is fear. Due to that fear we are unable to speak in English. So today the same topic I am going to talk about how to overcome the fear of speaking English. So friends, let's start the video without any further delay. I am going to tell you, and you can say that I am going to explain how to overcome the fear of speaking just by giving you 5 points. Okay, so point number one is identify your fear. Point number one, remember, point number one is identify your fear. You need to identify your fear. Actually, where are you making the mistakes? Just in the starting time or while speaking? After some time you hesitate. You need to understand the problem and the fear, where, at what point, at which point do you make the fear. Okay, if you are able to find out the problem, suppose if in the starting time, if you have the fear of speaking, then you will have to repeat the same process again and again and again unless you are perfect. You become perfect doing that thing. Okay, so what I told you, point number one is identify your fear. Actually, where are you making the mistakes? Okay, now let's move to the point number two, and which is get plenty of inputs in English. It means, there are many reasons that why you have the fear of speaking English. Maybe you do not have the enough words so that you can speak in English. So the point number one was identify your fear, and point number two is get plenty of inputs in English. You will have to learn a lot of things which is very usable in English speaking. Okay, whether it is the vocabulary and sentences, listening English languages, watching English movies, reading the English books, everything you'll have to do. Get plenty of inputs, so that if in your mind there will be plenty of inputs of English, okay, of English language, or regarding English language, so definitely while speaking there will be no fear. Maybe you will hesitate, but there will be no fear. If you do not have proper amount of vocab, proper amount of English input, then definitely, and it is obvious that in that moment you may maybe you will be, I mean to say, like having the fear of speaking. Okay, so now I am moving to point number three, and which is speak slowly and smile. Actually, what we do is, in the starting time, just we started speaking very fastly. How are you? What is your name? And something like that. But after 1 minute, again the same problem starts. Okay, just we are able to speak English 1 minute very fastly, and after that we stuck. We don't know how to move ahead now. Okay, so speak slowly. It will be much better for you if you speak slowly, because fluency doesn't mean you have to speak fastly. No, fluency means, okay, you will have to make your listener, make your viewer understand and attract. Okay, this means actually fluency. Okay, fluency doesn't mean to speak very fastly. Fluency means good English, good pronunciation, good understandable. Okay, good understanding. This is all about fluency. So speak slowly and smile while speaking, and while addressing anyone you will have to make your face good, like laugh, smile, so that your viewers will be attracting by your I mean to say, like, by your English. Okay, by your English. So I described you here 3 points. I described you by now 3 points. One was identify your fear. If you are able to identify your fear, then come back to the point number two, and which is get plenty of inputs in English. Okay, now if you have done it, then in the point number three you will have to do speak slowly and smile slowly. You will have to understand, because if you don't speak slowly you will not be able to speak English. You will not be able to speak English. Also, in the starting time also I was thinking that speaking English fastly is a fluency, but I was totally wrong. I got to know speaking English firstly is not any kind of fluency, but it is the wrong way to speak English. If you really want to speak English and the sound very good, then you will have to speak English slowly, calmly, okay, and okay. So number three was I mean to say like point number three is speak slowly and stay calm. I mean to say like smile. And now point number four, which is forget perfection. Forget perfection. Actually, what the main problem in us before starting speaking or before learning English speaking, we just think we don't know. We don't know all the things. We don't know proper thing. Then how can we be able to speak English? So one thing, if you are waiting for the opportunity that if I will learn all the things, every words, everything, then I am going to start my journey to learn English speaking, then you are absolutely wrong. That time will never ever come to you, because you are the only who will have to bring that time. Who will have to bring that time. Don't wait for opportunity, man, because opportunity never comes to you. You're the only one who creates the opportunity. Who create the opportunity? So believe in yourself, forget about the opportunity. And what was that? Perfection. We are only following the path of perfection. This is the only reason that why we have the much more fear of speaking in English. For perfection, no one is perfect here. We can just follow the way of perfection, but we can't be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. How much knowledgeable person you are doesn't mean, but somewhere definitely you make mistake. One day I was watching YouTube video, and there was a teacher, I think very I can say like very good teacher, and one of his student, after taking the course of 1 or 2 year, he was interviewing his master, his teacher, in front of means that student was interviewing to his master. And while speaking, that student who has completed his course by that master for the 1 or 2 years, also he was making the mistakes. And I got to know, and I was surprised. Then the teacher explained about the perfection. There is nowhere perfection. No, there is nowhere perfection. If you follow the perfection, you forget yourself. You forget yourself and you just think about other. You just think about other. So forget perfection, man. Don't follow the path of I mean to say like don't follow perfection. And if you follow perfection, then what will happen, you know? If you want to start your journey to speak English, then firstly you will think that first let me complete all the words. But there is I mean to say like it is not possible to complete all the words to start your journey. Okay, believe me, man, whatever I am telling you, I think before 1 month or 2 months also I was in problem like you. I was thinking just perfection, 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 and also I was living in the problem, full tension. I don't know from where I'll get the perfection. I don't know what to learn, how to learn to be a perfect speaker. I was just downloading many more applications from the Play Store. I was watching various channel in the YouTube, but it is not a good way. You will have to follow a particular channel if you want to learn English offline by your home. Okay, you don't want to join any institution, then you will have to follow one particular channel, and you will have to indulge yourself in that channel fully and properly. Then only you are going to get. Otherwise, if you will be following many more channel at one time, then the result will be nothing. Believe me, because I have done such all things and earlier, and also I can say that it is all about my experience. So this is the only reason that why am I talking to you today. Okay, and I don't want you to face the same problem which I have faced earlier. Okay, so now I am moving back to the point number 5, and that is the last point, and after that I am going to finish my video and my talks. So okay, point number 5 is stay calm. Stay calm. It is very most important point, because it doesn't matter how much knowledge, how much vocab, how much grammar, how much structure, how much way of speaking you have, but if you do not have the calmness, then all the knowledge is of no use. All the knowledge of no, because if you do not have calmness, man, then while speaking maybe you will be nervous. You will be nervousness you will be facing. So you will have, while speaking you will maintain the calmness. stay calm, don't hesitate, don't I mean to say like don't be serious, like talk like a normal way. You will have to think, I am talking to myself, there is no one who is going to harm me if I make any mistake. Okay, stay calm. So by the way friends, I have just explained all the 5 points, so if you follow the 5 points your full heartedly, so I can give you the guarantee, very soon you will be a good speaker and amazing speaker. Okay, believe me. So by the way friends, just I am going to tell you again only the name. First one was what was that, I mean to say like get no, identify your fear. Okay, this is the first number. And point number 2 is get plenty of inputs. And point number 3 is speak slowly and smile. And point number 4 is what is that? Point number 4 is like forget perfection. This is the very most important topic point. And point number 5 is stay calm. So by the way friends, for today that's enough. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, bye. Okay, so by the way friends, if you really enjoyed watching my video, please support me because I am new here. Thanks for watching my video.